Just remember you have Converse.
Hi, I'm Drew Vaughn.
Hi, my name is Drew Vaughn. I'm going to do my demonstration speech on how to hit. Here's my audience.
Hey!
They hit a 5-zone fastball.
Hitting is something that is very easy and very complicated at the same time. It's both a mental and a physical part to the game. And if you can't get both of them together, then it's going to be pretty hard. But once the two of them together, you'll be able to hit and be able to successfully play baseball if you can hit. First off, you got the mental aspect of the game. That's even before you even get this in your hand and you're up there ready to hit. You gotta, while you're in the dugout, you gotta be looking at the pitcher, seeing what he's throwing. As he's warming up, you want to know if he's got a changeup, if he's got a curveball, slider. What's he gonna be throwing? What's he showing as he's warming up? Next, even still, while you're in the dugout, you got to be looking to see what they're throwing to batters, especially to lefties. If you're a lefty, you want to see what they're throwing to left-handed hitters, and if you're a righty, you want to see what they're throwing to right-handed hitters. Because if you're a left-handed hitter facing a right-handed pitcher, he might throw a lot of change-ups instead of coming in there with the curveball or the slider. If you're a right-handed hitter, they might be coming in with sliders to you more often. It depends on if it's a left-handed pitcher or a right-handed pitcher. So you just really got to be mentally aware of what they are doing to batters before you get up to the plate. Now once you get on deck, you're not ready to hit yet, but you're on deck, you want to time up the pitcher. You want to look at them, you want to get into your stance, you want to be sitting there and mentally picture yourself hitting beforehand just to try to time up everything that the pitcher's doing so that you can physically hit later on. And then lastly, mentally, you just really got to have some confidence when you're coming up there. You just got to know that you're about to hit the baseball and hit it hard. You got to know that you can beat the pitcher in this AB. And you don't have to beat them every pitch. You just got to find your one pitch. You just got to be mentally prepared for that one pitch. Now physically, there are a lot of different ways to hit. You have some people that really like to get a wide base. You got some people that like to stand pretty much straight up with their feet really close together as they're hitting. Really doesn't matter a whole bunch, just how you feel comfortable. It can affect some of the later parts of what I'm going to talk about physically, but really just got to get comfortable. Now with your hands, yet again, this is mainly a comfortable thing. You can have them anywhere from old school, you can go down, it got some weird places to put it, but really just find somewhere comfortable where you can still get the hands to the baseball later on. You don't want to be wrapping your hands up in here and just really tying yourself up. Now with the hands, once you're actually hitting, you want to keep them really close to the body. You don't want to start coming out away from the body and going like that. You're going to get beat every time. You're just not going to be able to get to the pitch. So you want to stay tight to the body as you're swinging. Now, it can differ whether it's an inside pitch or an outside pitch or down the middle. With inside pitch, you're really going to want to get the barrel there first. You're going to want to take your hands, keep them really tight, and get the barrel out in front of you a little bit and hit the baseball. On a middle pitch, you're still going to keep the hands really tight, but you're going to hit it a little bit further back in your stance. And with an outside pitch, you're going to hit it a little further back even still. Now, you got to get the lower body into it physically also. This is where your stance with your feet, where it's going to really come into play. You got to feel comfortable, but you still got to be able to get some momentum going. All right. When you're hitting, your power is going to come from your lower body. Your hands are great and all, but your power is going to come from your lower body. So when you're getting ready to hit, your lower body, you're going to have a little bit of a load. You're going to get rocked back on your lower body just a little bit. And then as you're swinging, throw your back leg at the baseball in order to generate the power. Now once you've combined these two, you'll really be able to hit really well. You got to be able to keep your hands tight. You got to be able to use your lower body. And when you combine the two, you'll be able to square up some balls. You'll be able to hit them with a lot of power. Like I said, it is something that we all like to complicate. But once you practice these things and once you just repeatedly do them, you'll be able to hit a little bit better. And that's the main thing, is just practicing with the lower body, practicing with the upper body. Physically, you just got to practice it a lot. With the mental, you can't really practice it a whole bunch because you just got to get into a live game situation in order to practice that. But being physically ready is something that you need to do because you can practice that all the time. And you need to get in the cage, hit some soft toss, anything like that in order to get the reps and be able to repetitively do the same motion in order to be able to hit. Once you do that, you'll be able to hit a little bit. Just got to really combine the two. And once you do that, it'll be a little bit easier for you. We make it look easy because we've been doing it for a majority of our lives. Somebody who hasn't been doing it very long, you really got to get out there and do it pretty often, because if you've played baseball like me for all your life, it can look easy sometimes. But if you haven't, it doesn't look easy. So just practice it, and once you combine the mental and the physical aspects of hitting, you'll be able to do it.